Once upon a time, in a bright and colorful forest, there lived a magnificent peacock named Arlo. His feathers shone in beautiful shades of blue and green like precious jewels in the sunlight. Every morning, Arlo would walk proudly near the lake and spread his large, beautiful tail, enjoying the attention of the animals around him. However, Arlo had a serious flaw. He was extremely proud of his beauty and often mocked other animals instead of being kind. One day, a small sparrow came near the lake to drink water. Arlo immediately spread his feathers and proudly said that compared to him, the sparrow looked dull and boring. This hurt the sparrow, and it quietly flew away. Later that day, Arlo noticed a black crow sitting calmly on a tall tree branch above the lake. Looking up, Arlo laughed loudly and said that the crow's feathers were completely black and lifeless, and that a bird like him should hide instead of sitting above such beauty. The crow calmly replied that colors may attract the eyes, but kindness and wisdom win hearts. However, Arlo became irritated and angrily said that wisdom was useless if one looked plain, and that everyone in the forest admired only him. The crow simply remained silent and flew away. Days passed, and Arlo continued to boast about his beauty. Slowly, the other animals began to avoid him because of his rude behavior. But Arlo did not care and believed that his beauty made him superior to everyone else. One evening, dark clouds suddenly covered the sky, and a powerful storm began to roar through the forest. Strong winds and heavy rain shook everything around. Arlo tried to protect his beautiful feathers, but the storm was too strong. When the storm finally ended and the forest became quiet again, Arlo walked toward the lake as usual to admire himself. But when he opened his tail, he froze in shock. Many of his beautiful feathers were gone, blown away by the storm, and his tail no longer looked grand or magnificent. Filled with sadness and anger, Arlo stared at his reflection and for the first time felt ashamed. Just then, the crow returned and sat on the same tree branch, gently telling him that beauty that disappears in a storm was never true beauty. Arlo realized his mistake and noticed that all the animals he had once mocked were helping each other after the storm, birds comforting their young, rabbits sharing food, and even the small sparrow helping others. None of them cared about appearance. They cared about kindness and friendship. Feeling deeply ashamed, Arlo admitted that he had been proud and foolish. He finally understood that true beauty lies not in feathers, but in a kind heart. From that day forward, Arlo changed himself. He became humble, kind, and friendly, and slowly the animals began to respect him again, not because of his feathers, but because of his good heart.